Good morning. It is Sunday, December 26th, and it's wake-up time. Time to open up your eyes and rise and shine. I'm headed to church.
Worthy of every song we could ever sing, worthy of all the praise we could ever bring, worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you, oh. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one we could ever say.
Jesus, come be the center. Jesus, we welcome you here. Jesus, come be the focus of our race.
And service today was just a variety of people giving their testimonies and how God's worked in their life for healing or financial solutions or what it may be. And headed to Texas Roadhouse with Mom and Mike after church. Grab a bite to eat. Just the burger today. Oh, Mike wants salt. He probably also wants pepper, but he always wants salt.
And he never sits where it's close to it.
No, he sits on the outside. So I had a pleasant enough meal out with Mom and Mike, but I am now home. And I have had a nice long weekend because of Christmas. But I've not really gotten much done, not much accomplished, not much. I don't think I've filmed anything. I've edited a little bit, but not much. And that's okay. Today, probably not going to do anything like that either. So I just keep telling myself it's okay so I can hopefully believe it. Though I do have a goal for today, and that's to kind of tidy up, organize, look at some of the many gifts that I received. You know, my mother's primary love language is giving gifts. So I've always found myself quite spoiled. So I'm just going to look through some stuff. Certain things. This hoodie here. While it may look cool, I can't help but notice it doesn't quite fit. So things like that, I have to figure out, okay, what needs to be returned. I was talking to Mom, likely the same for the pans. Instead of having two, maybe get like one that's like this size but has a lid, because I don't use a pan without a lid. But other things, you know, I got games and movies and books that all were off of my wish list. So I need to figure those out. Get them checked off on the wish list. Things like a razor, the shaver, which I wish I'd have done this yesterday, but I need to open and get charged so that I can use it tomorrow instead of the broken one that I've been using. So yeah, just gonna look through some stuff, get stuff taken care of. And the reason Mom got me a new toaster is not that mine doesn't work. It works fine. But came up in conversation, I think, when she was helping me clean up after the mouse ordeal. You know, because when I'd moved in, she'd actually bought me the toaster I got. And she asked me, do you want a 2-slot toaster or a 4-slot toaster? And I'm like, well, 4 slots, of course. That's twice as much toast. And I've taken advantage of that a couple of times. But it's pretty rare. Like I said, a couple times. I use 2 slots, I don't know, half the time, like half days. You know, like when I'm making lunch. And it takes up more space on the counter. Something I wasn't thinking about when I moved in was how much counter space I have, and that's limited. So I think the plan is probably to get rid of this one. I'll probably give that one a shot for a while, make sure everything's working out for me well. But and then just move over to the 2 slots so that save a little counter space. Otherwise, I'm making my way through this stuff. I did get a couple just sort of solo boxes of minis. Let's check out what minis I got. And these are both boxes that I've gotten cases for in the past, but I only get single, well, I get bricks. So I get 8 boxes, and then there's certainly figures that I miss from that. I have this one, Sphinx. Actually, the Kroll Winged Warrior. I don't know if I have this one. It might be one of the ones that I am missing. I have this one. This is the Mind Drinker Vampire. And the Blister Coil Weird. It's an elemental thing I have. But it's definitely one that works to have 2 of, I suppose, for an encounter. So that was Ravnica set, and this is Monster Menagerie 3. So I have this one. This big guy here. And he's gross. He's the mouth of Grolentor, which is like a starved hill giant. So he looks all nasty. Yuck. What about little guys? A Dragonborn Fighter. I don't think I have. That does not look familiar. So that's cool. Oh, one of the Mezzoloth. I never keep a track of all Yuggoths. I may or may not have that one. And a Gazer. Itty bitty bitty. Baby little Beholderkin, which I don't think I have. But either way is fine. And that's fun for me. Just a few extra random minis to add to the collection. I have a lot more that I haven't looked at whenever I get time to film a few unboxings. But I'm a relaxing at this point. And after getting things pretty much put away, I've settled in and played some Pokemon Sword, which is astonishing. So the last Pokemon game that I played was Pokemon Black, which came out more than 10 years ago. Pokemon's come a long way since then. I'm basically playing the anime. Like, just like visually, from a graphics standpoint, it blows me away. Also from the way that they're, you know, progressing the story, the way they're introducing and using some of the tropes or breaking the expectations. It's been quite interesting. I don't know when that'll start coming out on the video game channel, but at some point it will. I am, of course, recording it. It feels like a good option for me to play through as I go, because it doesn't wear me out. I know it's weird, but playing a bunch of Zelda, like, I'm I'm using motion controls in Skyward Sword, and so it's some physical activity. It is cool, and it was a big part of what Skyward Sword was. So I want to keep doing it, but it is noteworthy that it affects how long I can play the game for, etc. I will be very happy, kind of surprised, but very happy if I find myself in the ability. I just played an hour of this game. It's probably all I'm going to play today. But if I could just put in a half hour or an hour on a day and just record an episode, maybe a couple times throughout just like midweek, if I have found a game that I can successfully do that with, I will be so happy, because that will make creating content regularly easier. I did get my toaster open out, and look how cute it is, and it takes up so much less space. Also, it has a reasonably length cord, which I've not had a toaster with a reasonably length cord before. I've only had one with an unreasonably short cord, so that's nice. I did run it once, and man, it stinks. But you got to burn off all the stuff from manufacturing in there, and I remember that from my old one. But I'm not using that right now to cook anything. I have leftovers from Christmas, so I'm gonna heat some Christmas leftovers up. So I got a little mini feast made up here. A burger and brat, both with the cheese sauce on them, and then some of the other leftovers. Just reheating stuff from Christmas, because that's what you do. Just kind of a follow-up day from Christmas is basically what today's been. Following up on getting things put away, on playing the game I got for Christmas, on having more Christmas meals, just a continuation of Christmas. That's all I'm really doing today. But it's been good. And I guess I played Pokemon, so I recorded that. I did get some things recorded this weekend, even if they weren't things I went into the weekend even imagining as a possibility. And after eating, I played through another half-hour episode of Pokemon. I'm enjoying that. And now, not wanting to have to work tomorrow. Oh well. But I'm gonna have dessert. Piece of peanut butter pie, which Mom got for Christmas, but we didn't have room for dessert, so no dessert was had on Christmas. And then I think I'll lay down, get to bed, try and get some good rest in so that I am prepared to return to work tomorrow. I've enjoyed having the long weekend. It's been nice, very relaxing. I didn't get much accomplished, but I guess with getting some Pokemon recorded, I got more than I was expecting to, so there's that at least. And I did enjoy time with family, and that was probably the most important thing for this weekend. Thank you for joining me, and join me as my journey continues.